there is none that doth deliver us out of their hand.
So right now we still under captivity. You still have a slave master last name. Look at your last name. It's a slave master last name. Read what you got, King.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
So right now we got people walking around talking about the Egyptologists. We got brothers talking about he can levitate a bottle out of his hand. We got our people are destroyed, man. We got to come back to the Most High God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob to get these curses up off of us. Come on now.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
So the Most High says, since y'all want to reject this knowledge, he gonna reject you. He gonna let you get gunned down in the middle of the street. He gonna let you get raped in jail. He gonna let you get all kinds of folly because you're not following his knowledge.
That thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
So the Most High said he wants us as priests and kings. And he gonna tell you you're not gonna be no priest if you don't keep his laws, statutes, and commandments.
Read up. Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
Excuse me, boss. You have a text message.
Like you have shed the blood of the children of Israel.
So the white man has a perpetual hatred. They keep shedding the blood of the children of Israel. They killing us in the streets. We got the Trayvon Martin. We got the Eric Gardner. We just got a perpetual hatred. It just keep going and going.
That's right.
You got more?
By the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee.
So the Most High say payback is on him. He gonna pay y'all back for shedding the blood of the children of Israel. The 12 tribes of Israel. Read what you got, brother.
Book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, come out of her,
Why y'all so violent? Calm down. What's going on? Hey, what's wrong with you, baby? What's up? Read what you got, King.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
So the Most High say, come out of these wicked doctrines. Come out of Christianity. Come out of Islamic. Come out of Kemet. Read.
That ye be not partakers of her sins.
Because you're going to get caught up in these curses. You're going to get judged by the Most High. Read.
And that ye receive not of her plagues.
This plague going to be cursed with plagues, man. The food going to be bad. You're going to just get swallowed up in all these plagues. Read.
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God hath remembered her iniquities.
So the Most High, he remember everything that's going on in this wicked kingdom. Read what you got, brother.
Micah chapter 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
Break it down.
It's like you, so you gotta depart from the ways of America, because this place is polluted. They teach all manner of folly and wickedness out here, man. They're transgender, homosexual, pedophile now. In California, trying to make pedophilia a sexual orientation. It's these guys. Right? So you gotta arise and depart from the ways of America, because it is polluted and it will destroy you. Right? You must repent and return back to your nationality.
Right.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, verse 30. Therefore I will judge you, O house of Israel.
So the Most High said he's going to judge the 12 tribes of Israel for what?
Everyone according to his ways.
So everyone going to get judged according to your ways. You got to do the works. Faith without works is dead. You got to get out here and do these works. Read.
Saith the Lord God Yahweh, repent and turn yourselves from all your transgressions.
So the Most High said repent. Come out your homosexuality. Come out of all this wickedness. Stop being a gang member. All this wickedness. Come back to the Most High God.
Isaiah chapter 51 and verse 20. Thy sons have fainted. They lie at the head of all the streets.
So that's where our people at. Just hanging out in the middle of the streets. That's all we want to do is just hang out, drink, smoke. We ain't not ready for rulership because you don't even have your mind right. Read.
As a wild bull in a net, they are full of the fury of the Lord.
So this is our president. These are young kids. They out here like a wild bull, man. Ready to kill each other, but they won't kill the white man.
That's right.
That was it on that king?
The rebuke of thy God. Therefore, hear now this thou afflicted and drunken, but not with wine.
So we out here to break the strongholds, get you out of the false doctrine, get you back on the right path of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, to get the promises from the Most High. Because when this world is being judged, only 1/3 is going to be saved. 2/3 must be destroyed. Read what you got, King.
Matthew chapter 18, verse 3. And he said, verily I say unto you, except ye be converted and become as little children, ye shall not enter into the kingdom of heaven.
So ain't no such thing as I'm saved. No such thing as I am saved. You have to convert and repent to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Salaki.
Psalm chapter 18 and verse 7. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations also of the hills moved and were shaken because he was wroth.
That was Psalm 18:7.
Book of Psalm chapter 82, verse 6.
You know your nationality, King? You know your nationality? You want to learn it? It's all good. Read what you got. We're looking for the lost sheep anyway. Oh, great. You want to learn nationality? Sis, what's your nationality?
That's not what I'm saying.
You got to get out there phone. Bring out what you got.
Book of Psalm chapter 82, verse 6. I have said, ye are gods.
So the Most High say we are guys, man. We not no Negroes, niggas, gangbangers, not knowing your nationality. We are gods. Read what you got.
And all of you are children of the Most High.
So we the kids of the Most High. You have the promises of the Most High, the first and second covenant. Read.
But ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
So you're going to die like men because you ain't found the Most High God. He's going to let you get gunned down in the street. He's going to make your whole lifestyle a folly. I tell you something, huh? Bring it up.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass that thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So we got our people walking by with the headphones on all day, all night, don't want to hear nothing we got to say.
Excuse me, boss. Do you have a text message?
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day.
This day. So when he say this day, that means it still apply. Ain't no such thing as the laws are done away with when he keeps saying this day. That means it's still in action. Read.
That all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So who the cursed people? We are. First five, last high. We king in jail. We number one in jail. Number one in domestic violence. Number one in gangs. You want to keep your kids out of gangs, you got to follow the laws of the Most High God.
Look.
I know you guys trying to Most High want the lost sheep.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee, and shall pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed.
So the Most High say He's gonna let the curses overtake you and destroy you mentally. You can be destroyed physically, but He really gonna destroy you mentally. You ain't gonna know what's going on. That's why when we ask your nationality, you don't know what's going on. I'm black. Hey, what you got, man?
Because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to keep his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee, and they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder.
So this is how we know we the Israelites. Because we the cursed people. He said that curse gonna be on us for a sign. We at the bottom of the barrel. Any hood you go in, you're gonna see the black man hanging out in the corner, drinking, smoking, gangbanging. That's all we know. That's all we want to do. You're not ready for rulership.
Deuteronomy chapter 29 and verse 28. And the Lord rooted them out of their land in anger.
So the Most High rooted us out of our land in anger. Nobody can conquer us. The Most High conquered us. He wanted us out of that land because He was upset with us because we never kept His laws. He let the slow white man, non-jumping, non-athletic, non-spiritual white man take over us because he was upset with us. Read.
And in wrath and in great indignation, and cast them into another land as it is this day.
So the Most High said we will be in another land as it is this day. We're in America. We're not in Jerusalem. We're not in our land. We're not in the motherland. Read what you got, King.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance. When he separated the sons of Adam.
So the Most High divided the nations. Ain't no everybody equal. That's unheard of. You gotta read this Bible, man. You gotta stop listening to Christianity. Talking about God love everybody equal. That's a lie. Read.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
So he set the bounds to according to the children of Israel. Read, King.
For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
So the Most High is always talking about Israel, Jacob, Abraham, and Isaac. That's all it's about. Ain't no God love everybody. That ain't even in the Bible. I tried to find it, I couldn't find it. That's it. Read what you got, King. 32:39. So the Most High is only dealing with the 12 tribes of Israel,
right,
according to the curses.
Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 32,
Excuse me,
verse
boss.
39.
You have a text message.
See now that I, even I, am He. There is no God with me. I kill and I make
What
alive.
the Most High said he did?
I kill and I make alive.
So the Most High killed and he make alive. And what else he do?
I wound and I heal.
He wounds and he heals. He broke your leg, he got it fixed. You know what I'm saying? He do all that, Reed.
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
So when the Most High put that wrath of destruction on you, it's a wrap. Ain't nobody save you from that. Once your name get blotted out the book, it's a wrap. Read on.
1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 2. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
So the Most High is coming back to judge his place. If you gotta get you got a question? No, okay, come. So the Most High is coming back to judge his place. He's coming back to redeem the 12 tribes of Israel. And Judah gonna be the one to bring all the tribes back according to the Bible. Read.
For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them.
So they thinking it's all good. Man, ain't nothing gonna happen, peace and safety. Then that's when the nukes gonna hit. It's gonna be too late. The gate of repentance is gonna be closed. Only the ones that's already been the chosen elite. Them the only ones gonna make it. Read what you got.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth.
See that? She said she was what? God.
Woman is God.
Very day first. Don't let no corrupt communication come out of your mouth.
But that which is good to the use of edifying, that he may minister grace unto the hearers.
That's Ephesians 4:29. There you something? Ephesians 4:31. So we the 12 tribes of Israel. We're trying to get you out of the false doctrine. Right. Christianity tell you to go to church on Sunday, but the Sabbath is the holy day. Christianity say you don't gotta follow no laws. So what that mean? You can rape now? You gotta think when you be listening to these doctrines. Read, King.
Book of Ephesians chapter 5, verse 31.
Y'all know y'all nationality?
Y'all look amazing. Y'all got time?
You say what? Panamanian? It's close, but it ain't right.
These are the nationalities right here.
Bring it out, Op.
Book of Ephesians chapter 4, verse 31. Let all bitterness and wrath and anger and clamor and evil speaking be put away from you.
So the Most High say we gotta deal with our anger, man. Deal with all this evil speaking, man. I don't even cuss no more. Know what I'm saying? We gotta deal with certain stuff on a righteous level. Read.
With all malice, and be ye kind one to another.
So the Most High say we gotta be kind to one to another. That's to the brethren, you know that. Ain't to no Edomites.
That's right.
Read.
Tender-hearted, forgiving one another, even as God, for Christ's sake, have forgiven you.
So you gotta forgive your brother. But Christ said he won't forgive you. Read. Oh, that's it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season.
So the Most High says that everything there's a season. There's a time for everything. Time to hate, time to love, time to kill. It's time for everything. Read.
And a time to every purpose under the heaven. Verse 8. A time to love and a time to hate.
So the Most High says it's a time to love. And he also says it's a time to hate.
A time of war and a time of peace.
So all this God love everybody's doctrine, it's not in the Bible. The Most High just said it's a time for war, it's a time for peace, it's a time for everything under the sun. Y'all know y'all nationality? You know your nationality, sis? We don't bite, we just your person.
Is that white Jesus on your cross?
Yep, what? Hey, we'll talk to you.
Is that white Jesus on your cross? Come talk to him.
That cross is an idol, you know that, right?
Come talk to him, sister. 1 minute, come talk to him. Just 1 minute.
No one cares.
Wanted to, though.
Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 12. The sleep of a laboring man is sweet, whether he eat little or much. But the abundance of the rich will not suffer him to sleep.
So the Most High said, you get all that money, you got more money, more problems. You ain't gonna sleep good at night. Worrying about a sack, a check. That's all our people wanna do, run up a check. But what about your salvation? What about your history, your knowledge? You got all this money, you still don't even know your nationality. Agree with you. I'll give you something. Ecclesiastes 8:11. Micah 5:15.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
So most of our people thinking, oh, I done stole something, I done broken these people's house, that's not gonna happen. I done hated on my brother, I'm good. Most I ain't shot me down, I ain't got hit by lightning. Read.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in him to do evil.
So they figure they haven't got judged immediately, so they gonna be like, man, you know what, I'm finna turn up, I'm finna break in everybody's house now. It's on now. Come on now.
Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with him that fear God, which fear before him.
So the Most High say, people that fear God, you're gonna live longer, you're gonna be preserved. But the people that's in all that wickedness, your heart is just gonna be cursing you to do more and more wickedness. It's gonna be hard to get out of that.
And it's also saying that it says just because you sinned 100 times don't mean that you're not gonna be judged for it.
Con.
But your days are prolonged. You got brothers in the truth that be like, well, not in the truth, so like, but brothers in the world that'll say, well, my grandma be eating pork all her life and nothing happened to her.
Right.
Though her days be prolonged, it shall be well with her. Meaning the Most High gonna judge her according to her works. Right? So don't think that's gonna be okay.
What you got a question? It's a car. What was that? It's a car. Asher.
Asher, right?
Colombian.
And Uruguay. What you say he was? El Salvador.
You always smile too, man. You always smile.
That would be Guatemala, Panama, right? It would be.
If you want attention, brother, you gotta try the spirit, man.
You got some questions, brother? You know your nationality?
Yeah, that would be.
You know you God chosen people according to the Bible? Give me Deuteronomy 6 and 7. You got a few minutes, but you on the phone? Yeah, don't worry about it. Where we at? Bring out the precept. Micah 5:15.
The second Ezra is chapter 9, verse 10. For such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me, and they that have loathed my law while they had yet liberty, and when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not but despised it. The same must be known after death by pain.
Break it down.
So the same people that's receiving benefits in this world, Most High still dealing with it. They think the Most High not dealing with them because they not suffering or going through nothing. Because they receiving riches and whatnot. Most High say they still gonna suffer. Death by pain, they gonna suffer.
Right. Micah chapter 5, verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, says the Lord, that I will cut off thy horses out of the midst of thee, and I will destroy thy chariots. Micah chapter 5 and verse 15. And I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen.
So the Most High said he come back to judge these heathen. Heathen. You know what a heathen is? Most of y'all don't even know what a heathen is. Go to church every Sunday. Don't know the first commandment. Thinking you a Gentile. Don't know who the heathens are. Don't know the children of Israel. I don't even see why they go to church, man. You don't even learn nothing.
They like feel good speeches.
Did you see the one where the lady she was dead, and then you had to put the time money on her, and she resurrected?
Yeah, I posted
What's
that.
up? What else?
That's in the church.
I posted on my
I just found it. Oh, before you say that, where this one is? I want to see this.
This ain't
The sister was in the church.
had his hand inside of her to put a demon out.
Boy, stop. And they going for it.
There was another one in Africa. they talking about something.
I just seen him last
Man, that's it. They getting worse in
and he
church.
was explaining
They
it
getting
why he had
worse.
his hand in there. And there's a child, the mom had a child right next to him. There's a child, the mom holding the child, and the pastor on the floor with the other woman on the floor. I said,
That shit crazy. Look at what we did. Look at that shit what we did.
Bring what you got, man.
That shit is ridiculous. That girl might be 6 years old.
The book of Habakkuk, chapter 1, verse 4. Therefore the law is slack.
So the Most High say the law is slack. We're gonna get gunned down. We're gonna get shot in the street. Everything gonna happen to us, but what's gonna happen?
And judgment doeth never go forth.
They gonna get found not guilty. They gonna get found not guilty. But I've been seeing these black police officers get found guilty. They don't convict the white ones, but the black ones been getting it. I've been seeing that. Agree what you got?
For the wicked doeth compass about the righteous.
So the wicked, the earth is giving it to the hand of the wicked right now. So we just out here trying to get our people back to the law, statutes, and commandments to receive favor from the Most High. Lord.
Therefore wrong judgment proceedeth.
So the wrong judgment proceeded. We get gunned down in the streets and they get off innocent. But when the black cop do it, he gets found guilty. Agree what you got, King?
Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 10. Unto the men of the east with the Ammonites, and will give them in possession, that the Ammonites may not be remembered among the nations. Verse 11. And I will execute judgment upon Moab, and they shall know that I am the Lord. Verse 12. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that Edom hath dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance upon them, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out mine hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Tamar, and there the dead shall fall by the sword.
So the Most High say he gonna cut Edom completely off. We need 14 too. So Edom will be no more remembrance of Edom. You're gonna be ashamed to have a picture with an Edomite. They're gonna be like, man, what you doing hanging out with them kind of people? Read what you got, King.
Verse 14, and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
So the Most High gonna give Israel the spirit to go out and hunt these people, man, and destroy these people. What y'all got on over there, man? Folly, man, folly. Read what you got, King. 5:19.
Book of James, chapter 5, verse 19. Brethren, if any of you do err from the truth, and one convert him, let him know that he which converteth the sinner from the error of his way shall save a soul from death.
So the Most High, we trying to save your soul from death, man. We don't want no money or nothing. We just trying to get your salvation in order, so you can line up with these 12 tribes of Israel and take the kingdom.
Right.
We ain't doing no little, he don't want no girly man, he want manly man. Read what you got, King.
And shall hide a multitude of sins.
So we trying to hide a multitude of sins too, because we working. Read what you got, huh?
Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 19. Yet if thou warn the wicked, he turn not from his wickedness.
So this is what we doing. We warning the wicked. We telling you homosexuality is against God's laws. We telling you sodomite is not what time it is. You can come back and be a man and repent, and the Most High he gonna give you that grace.
Nor from his wicked ways, he shall die in his iniquity.
So you're gonna die in your iniquity regardless, but when we warn you, we helping ourselves. Read on.
But thou hast delivered thy soul.
So we trying to deliver our soul by helping you out. You don't want to listen, you don't want to grab it, but we still gonna be clean. What's going on? 1 John 2 and 3.
1 John chapter 2, verse 3. And hereby we do know that we know him.
So how you know God?
If we keep his commandments.
If we do what?
If we keep his commandments.
So this is how we know God. You got to keep his commandments. That's what the Bible say. Holy Scripture. Read.
He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments.
So if you come up here talking about you know God, you are God, and you don't keep not one of his commandments, what the Bible say?
It's a liar, and the truth is not in him.
So the Most High calling you a liar. I ain't calling you nothing. I'm just reading the script. You don't keep none of the commandments, the Most High say you are a liar. And the truth is not in. It's more than that. That was it.
Shalom, shalom.
Shalom, King.
I'll get you some fringes, brother. I'll keep the commandments.
You just want to say shalom. That's all I be want to do. You know something, you say shalom. Read,
But whosoever keepeth his word, and him verily is the love of God perfected.
So the Most High said you keeping the commandments. That's how you show you love God. The love of God is keeping the commandments. They always talking about, oh, y'all don't preach love, y'all don't teach love. Y'all don't even know what love mean, man. Love mean keeping the commandments. Read what you got, King.
1 John chapter 2, verse 28.
Bring it out.
And now, little children, abide in him, that when he shall appear, we may have confidence.
So the Most High said in return, you don't want to be ashamed, because you know you aren't keeping no laws. You don't want to be scared, because you know you aren't righteous. But you want to be what? Read.
And not be ashamed before him at his coming.
Come on now.
If you know that he is righteous, ye know that everyone that doeth righteousness is born of him.
Make that. So we out here to get our people out of these false religions, false doctrines, get them back to the law, statutes, and commandments. What's up, King? Shalom, King. Shalom.
Ecclesiastes chapter 12.
So this is what we live by right here. This is the whole duty of man. This is the whole duty. This is what we live by. Read.
In verse 13, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
What's the conclusion?
Fear God
And do what?
and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Next brother gonna come out and bring it out.
What's up, my brother?
Thank you, bro. We're gonna let the young lions teach now. Got two young lions. I don't know if one gonna jump out though. I'll read.
Shalom, Israel, shalom, shalom. Call our Lord, Yahweh,
Thank you.
Mashiach,
Thank you.